They're trapping everybody again, ladies and gentlemen. Same thing, different cycle. Yet these moon boys will fall for it over and over and over again. And right now we have to observe what's going on inside the Bitcoin chart to forecast what we could potentially expect here over the next several weeks and months. So let's dive in and analyze what is going on, ladies and gentlemen. Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. So let's not waste any time and get right down to it. So right off the bat here, folks, if you are subscribed to this channel, then you would know that we were looking for potential support to be built right around this level here between 42,000 and 38,000. But what do you know, folks? Whoopsies! The trapdoor opened and we've continued to plunge deeper down into the crypto abyss. As I stated several times, this now may be developing into a seriously bearish head and shoulders pattern, folks, which obviously, depending on how you draw it, the neckline has been broken on the diagonal drawing, and if we actually change this drawing here to a more horizontal drawing as well, that neckline has been broken too. And of course, the measured move of this pattern, dragging from the neckline to the head and taking that measurement back down to the break of the neckline, folks, the target is a grim one, down below 10,000. Of course, these measurements are never going to be perfect and they're completely speculative. It's just giving us a ballpark of, hey, if we are to see this pattern break down, this could be the general area that we could look to possibly target if this pattern is going to play out. I just wanted to put it on your radar before we get into some more juicy data. Now, above all else, we've just lost this range of potential support here, folks, as I just outlined, between 42K and 38K. We really needed to see the bulls step in here at this level, and I've been warning you week after week that if we were to see a break of this level, folks, it could be a trap door that could open and send us all the way down towards 30,000, possibly even lower than that. And right now, it appears to be the case that the trap door has opened, and we are now trying to find some sort of stability in this no man's land range here between 38K and 30K. Let's get this crypto. Now, folks, I've been showing this indicator on this channel for quite some time. This is the whole moving average on the weekly time frame using the length of 80, okay? This is not to be confused with an EMA or the SMA. This is the whole moving average. HMA has a different algorithm, different calculation behind it. Now, if we flip over to the logarithmic scale for ease of visualization, what I'd like to show you here is a very, very interesting fractal that we've seen play out through Bitcoin's history almost perfectly in every cycle. And then we're going to take a look at the average cycle drop percentages and see what's going on here in the current day. So let's actually go over to this chart here now where I have the drop percentages, the rough drop percentages for all of Bitcoin's market cycles labeled, right? Keep in mind these are rough estimates, not exact pinpoint percentages. And you can see here, folks, that the average loss comes out to be roughly 82% to the downside. Savage, heinous, borderline ludicrous, if you do in fact ask me, but it is what it is. Now, what's the deal with this HMA, you may ask? Well, if we take a look here, folks, since we do have data on the 80 length for the weekly, notice on this pump here, we did not have it all the way back in 2011. So we're going to start here with the first market cycle drop, okay? So here's the fractal, and if you're not familiar with what a fractal is, think of it as a recurring pattern that happens throughout time, all right? We'll start with this one here because actually this was the first one and it was a bit of an anomaly, as you'll understand in a moment. So here we go. Bitcoin was in a raging bull market. We then saw it drop below the 80 HMA only to rebound up to it, test it, fail, rebound up to it, test it, fail, and drop for roughly minus 86%. Fast forward here into 2017/2018. We saw it drop below it, back test up, fail, and fall down for roughly minus 83%. Here we are again in 2019, drop below it, backtest up, fail, drop for roughly minus 71%. Then here in the current day, folks, we drop below it. I was shouting from the rooftop saying, ladies and gentlemen, please, please pay close attention to this fractal, because when we get up close to this 80 HMA line on the weekly time frame, we could possibly see a rejection here and a fall into a bear market. Notice, though, several times we have just barely climbed above it, right? It's not that the line was actually a concrete staunch resistance, but rather a point of interest to understand that, hey, around this level, we could possibly see rejection occur before falling into a bear market. Now, this one is interesting because we pumped above it. And if you are subscribed to this channel, which if you're not, hit the thumbs up button for the algorithm if you're enjoying. Thank you. Make sure you also subscribe, tick the little bell, and select all. Welcome to the most realistic and most must-see Bitcoin analysis show on YouTube, period. Let's get this crypto. But I was pointing out that maybe this time's different, folks. Maybe this time it's possible that we are going to see a break of this fractal and it's not going to play out once again. But what do you know, folks? Hickory dickory dock, the 80-week HMA called the absolute top. Let's get this crypto. And what we're seeing right now is that we've fallen deep down into the crypto abyss after just retesting above this level. Now, I've outlined here the percentile drops, as I mentioned earlier, which equates to an average loss of minus 82%. Now, if we are truly seeing the bear market begin here with this fractal that has called Bitcoin bear markets time and time and time again, really just besides this one here, it was the first one ever. We dropped below and we retested up and we just ripped, right? So that was really the only time that it didn't play out in this fractal way, right? So if we are to see a minus 82% drop roughly from the absolute top here, folks, I just want you to be well aware that this does bring us down to roughly about the $12,000 range, the mid 12,000s, somewhere around there. And it's very interesting here because if you notice, let's draw a line right across from where we just took it down to, right? I want you to understand that there is a ton of confluence in this range. Look at the resistance here. Multi-month resistance 2018. It was the top of our 2019 bull run, and a multi-week to multi-month resistance here in 2020 before we broke through that ceiling and ripped ultimately to our all-time high. This range has a ton of confluence in it. And if you see the confluence there, leave me a comment. Say, Kirby, I see the confluence. I'm going to be reading the comments today. Just drop one. Kirby, I see the confluence. So now, is it going to occur? Well, only time will tell. I'm just stating that right now, in terms of this HMA fractal, ladies and gentlemen, I think it is still potentially relevant here and that it could be playing out. And this, to me, is an absolute warning shot fired. Just is what it is. And if we are to see that average drop of roughly minus 82%, we could be due for one heck of a ride deep down into the crypto abyss. Now let's go back over to the intraday chart. So if you are subscribed to this channel, then you would know that on my last stream, I showed you guys that I posted this for my VIPs, that the Dawn was going short at 40,100. Wow, absolutely massive, massive gains here, ladies and gentlemen, as right here, this price absolutely fell like a brick out of the sky. Whoopsies. So the Dawn has caught this trip all the way down, deep down into the crypto abyss, while the Moon Boys and Little Jimmy continue to sing their song and dance. It's just a dip, Kirby. I'm going to the moon. My $300 worth of Bitcoins. You can keep singing that song and dance, Little Jimmy, but the Dawn has been crushing this market to the downside. Let's get this crypto. And of course, if you do want to see all of my trade setup ideas, entry ideas, and potential take profit ideas just like this one you're seeing on your screen right now, then ladies and gentlemen, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I'll keep you updated exclusively in VIP. Don't miss my next VIP trade setup idea and alert. Let's go. And I have actually taken some profit off the table here with my trade setup idea right now because of the fact that, hey, we've dropped a lot in a very short amount of time. So for me, it's risk mitigation, take some profit. I've moved my stop loss to break even and I'm letting this bad boy ride. It's very important to have a plan when you enter trades because if you fail to plan, then your plan is to fail. And let me repeat that one more time for the moon boys in the back. If you fail to plan, then your plan is to fail. And the Don does not plan to fail. In fact, the Don plans to succeed. Let's get this crypto. So ladies and gentlemen, right now, at the time of recording, Bitcoin is currently trading in the mid 35K range. We're in no man's land. Look at where we're at here, folks, sandwiched in between resistance and support. This is a very interesting level here. We're going to have to see what plays out. I will keep you updated on this channel day by day. So make sure if you're not already subscribed, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, tick the little bell and select all so you get the notification next time I upload. This is the most must-see and most realistic Bitcoin analysis show on YouTube, period. All of the moon boys, what did they tell you? We're going to 100K, Kirby, 150K, Kirby. The Don called the top all the way back here in 2021. I said, watch out, folks, for a plunge. The writing was on the wall. Everybody berated me, told me that I don't know what I'm talking about here. What happened, folks? Whoopsies, a plunge deep down into the crypto abyss. Get wrecked, little Jimmy and all the hecklers. Here we did have a bit of a fake out, climbing to a new higher high. But I did see that discrepancy on the GBTC chart. Here on the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust chart, I've been pointing out, ladies and gentlemen, that we didn't see the higher high and that we actually saw a lower high and that it could have been an absolute double top scenario here for the Bitcoin price. Everybody said, well, Kirby, there's just a discount and a premium. You can't be looking at the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust chart. Well, guess what, Stunod? The Don looks at whatever the Don wants to look at. And apparently the Don has been more correct than not here over the past year and a half, Stunod. Let's get this crypto. It just is what it is. And looking at this from a macro view, keeping a level head is very important when trying to understand what's going on here. This to me looks like it could be a bearish double top, flipping into a bearish M pattern. And the results of this breaking this neckline here, folks, things could get awfully dangerous for the moon boys here very, very quickly if we continue to drop. And all I can say, folks, is that there are two types of traders in this market. One, those that do the crushing, and two, those that get crushed. And as you should all know, the Don prefers to be the one that does the crushing. And I will be keeping you up to date with all of my real-time trade setup ideas, entry ideas, potential take profit ideas, etc., all exclusively for you in VIP. If you're not already in there, I'll see you in there after this video. So right now, I mean, pour one out for the Moonboy degenerates, ladies and gentlemen. Pour one out for Little James and the Hodl Train homies, Lieutenant Moonshot and the Hodl Train Brigade, because right now, things, in my opinion, are looking quite grim. And we need to accept the reality that it's very possible this market could be falling into a bear market. And if so, you should also understand, if you're playing this right, there is equal, in my opinion, equal opportunity trading this market to the downside as there is trading it to the upside. You just have to know what to look for and how to play it. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed here today. And I hope that if you are ready to become VIP, that you understand that right now the Don has his finger on the pulse of this market and is looking to continuously, aggressively, potentially crush this market to the best of my ability, like a 2-ton man on a tuna fish can. And right now, folks, I am preparing to potentially take more profit on my current trade setup idea. I will be looking for new trade setup ideas here as well, either up or down. The Don does not care which direction it goes. The Don only cares to be on the potential correct side of the trade to the best of my ability. And that's what I'm going to be looking to do here, folks. So I'm serious. If you're not already in there, wow, you're missing out. I will continue to keep you up to date in real time with all of my trade setup ideas, entry ideas, potential take profit ideas. Wow, what a whopper here, folks. Double-digit gainer here on the short from 40,100. Let's get this crypto. What what a day, what a time here, folks. Still right now riding in that one. Don't miss my next VIP trade setup idea and alert, folks. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto. And until next time, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs. Oh, and before I forget, don't fall for any of the fake Kirby accounts posting down in the comment section. They create fake accounts with a nearly identical username and logo to mine, then they reply to your comments with phone numbers and email addresses trying to get you to contact them. You can see several examples on your screen right now. Do not contact these people. So here's how you can verify that it's my actual real account. It's very simple. When you're watching a video on my channel, my real account will always have a gray nameplate behind my name. I also have a verified checkmark from YouTube. And just to make it even more obvious that it's me, I always leave a creator heart on my comments. Only the channel owner can leave a creator heart. So if you see the heart plus the gray background and the verified checkmark, you know that it's me. If you don't see those things, then it's obviously a fake account. It's as simple as that. They're also creating fake accounts over on Telegram now. So if you are ready to become a VIP, do not go on Telegram and search Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP. You're going to find all fake results. My group is private. When you search that in the search bar, you're getting public results. They're all fake. They're all imposters. So if you're ready to join VIP, the only way to do so is to click the link either in the pinned comment or in the description of my video. If you search for Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP anywhere else, you're going to be getting in contact with a fake. Only use the links in either the pinned comment or the description of my official video. Stay safe and stay smart, my friends. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto.
The material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments, nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. Crypto Kirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. Crypto Kirby may have an interest in securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. Crypto Kirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. Crypto Kirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.